Hello, welcome back to Inkbound. I'm probably not going to start these on the title screen because I went through and I did all of the hub world stuff. I don't think it's too exciting. It's mostly just getting introduced to everything in the world. You know, I will show off, I guess real quick I can show off the daily quest system because I did unlock that. You got daily quests to do. We got, I don't know, I'm probably not going to worry too much about this. Get critical hits as Mosscloak, so we're going to play Mosscloak for this. The reward is just cosmetic stuff. If you know me, and maybe you do, maybe you don't. Not a huge. I don't care that much about cosmetics. I'll buy the battle passes or whatever they're called, the season passes, just to support. But I'm not too worried about the actual look. But I did switch to Mosscloak. I took off the imp head too. I want to be Goku for this one. And yeah, let's get to it, shall we? We're gonna do rank dives from here on. I believe this is just like crime. I'm pretty sure this is just Covenant. Someone told me that this game, I think it was Dusk, told me that once you're at the very top end of the difficulty, you can actually demote out of it. Something like that. I don't know. I don't know exactly how it works, but we'll see. Book mutators have been added. Okay, so I'll point out whenever I see what the difference is. I should probably talk to this guy. Let's see what he says. Brother, you got a little something on you here. Doing the hard work, yeah. Call the scribe, keep our meeting between him, yeah. So I want to fight. We fought Shadow of Runestone, and I fought Argoloth a few times. So let's play against Cinder here. I'm just gonna get into the early combats because they're pretty easy, I feel, and I'll start talking to you. I got a few things I want to say at the beginning here, but first of all, I'll play Mosscloak. Mosscloak. The mechanic here is we build shurikens when we use our abilities, or no. So on your turn, gain shurikens. This ability deals damage and has a higher chance to get crit. This ability dashes a medium distance and inflicts 100% incoming damage increase to every enemy we'd hit. Yeah. And then we also gain a shuriken for each enemy or ally we pass through, and then Flurry spends all shurikens to do 35 damage per shuriken. When I played Mosscloak in the alpha, he felt a little, or I guess I should say, they felt a little weird because this is, yeah, and it looks like it does work like this. So marked is 100% incoming damage increase and lose a stack on being hit, but Flurry does all of its damage in individual instances. So there's like this weird anti-synergy between setting up and cashing out, which I was kind of put off by, but you know, it is what it is. Being hit 5 stacks of frostbite. I'm just gonna go Braided Acacia. It seems really good. You're guaranteed to get hit a lot, so just damage is fine. Crit chance to Flurry. Poison on throw. Let's do poison. I'm actually pretty down for poison on throw. Yeah, I'm good with this. That seems good to me. Maybe we get some cool poison setup here. Right, so the first level of the rank dive, basically the first level of the Covenant, is there will be modifiers on the books now. So this one, enemies restore 15% of missing HP per turn. Each turn, create a bomb near you. Each time an enemy is hit, they gain 10 damage resist until end of turn, maxed at 5. Wow, that's crazy. I think each turn, create a bomb near you is fine with me. That doesn't sound that bad. So, I'll talk about the schedule at the beginning of this video. Hopefully you're still with me at 3 minutes. At this point, my opinion... let me talk first.
A putrid place of rot and decay. Once a lush respite from the business of the Atheneum that's since been reduced to waste. If any story should serve as a herald of things to come.
Herald of things to come, yeah. What is the Tarnished Cave? The schedule going forward is going to be Inkbound every other day, Wild Frost every other day. So you should be hearing this video on the 25th, I believe. I don't know, if Inkbound is not doing particularly well, I'll think about maybe just switching to something else. What is this? On hitting, inflict and snare, reducing movement until end of turn. Here's the bomb that spawned in. Yeah, if you guys just tell me, oh, I don't want to watch Inkbound, that's fine. Please do tell me that, and we can see what else looks fun to play. But I just need a little bit of a break from Wild Frost. So Poison does 5 magic damage per stack and loses half stacks. You know, real quick, I'm gonna go check the last video. I didn't actually upload it yet. I'm gonna pause this and make sure that my audio settings are good. Give me 1 sec. Alright, audio sounds fine to me. Just wanted to make sure, because it would be a real shame if I recorded a week's worth of videos and none of them were, like, usable. Yeah, that would suck. But, anyway. Yeah, if you don't like Inkbound, if you don't want to watch Inkbound, please let me know. But do also give it a fair chance, because people didn't like Wild Frost at first. A lot of people said, man, I miss Slice and Dice immediately. Oh, we got the back-to-back crits. How about it? Can I get a hit on him without being in range? I think so. Right here. There it is. A lot of the micro movement is a little difficult, but that's fine. But yeah, I think give the game a fair shake, but if you really don't like it, let me know why, and I'll see if I can come up with a good idea. I'm down to play it, I think. I like it a lot. And if it does have a ranking system, like a leaderboard of some sort, I'm gonna end up playing a lot of it, I'm sure. Because, you know, me personally, I just like to chase leaderboards right now. It's basically all I do in life. Just kind of dodging hits where we can. I don't have any built-in survivability like I did with the other character. Oh man, yeah, another big problem I had with this game originally was when you cast this flurry ability, because each attack was individually, like, each critical hit was individually calculated, so it was impossible to actually know how much damage you were about to do with flurry. Very glad to see they changed all of this. Gonna grab these orbs and... I think we end up giving up a little bit of damage here, because I guess I could dash through. I'm safe here. Can we just get the markdown and get the cooldown going? That seems fine. Because I'm guaranteed to get hit by this attack. But yeah, my feeling is just give the game its fair shot. I'm having fun with this so far, and if there's something to do long term, like if there's some end game hardcore difficulty goal to chase, that's going to be a lot of fun. In combat end, gain 2 max HP and restore 2 HP. Wait, right away? Gain a magic power for each binding not on cooldown. Dude, start out with... This is gonna give probably like 10 to 20 max HP and a heal every time. That's sweet. It feels like you can play around crit with this character. I'm down to do it. When our goal here is to do 25,000 damage. Increase dash range, deal damage, or big crits. Sorry, X is something in a different game. I don't remember which one. Oh, it was, I played Shadows of Doubt the other day, and that's where it was X. Z is what I want. 16% crit chance. Is it? How does it work again? Oh, I keep hitting X. Rolled when the binding comes off cooldown. Okay, so crit chance is going to be better on things like throw and less useful on things like flurry. That's my feeling. Let's go for a dash increase. Maybe I can get a bunch of dash resets or something. But yeah, so far so good. We're early on, so I'm not feeling any which way about it yet. Restore 4 HP to an ally? I will never take this. On being hit with a binding, deal 25 magic damage and lose a stack. So deal 20 damage in a cone and gives 4 stacks of frostbite. I'm down to go for this like magic sort of build and see if we can make it work. I assume poison damage is going to be amplified by magic damage increases, as well as poison damage increases. Let's go Vault. Early money doesn't really seem that useful to me. Vault is like instant power, whereas money is power whenever I can get to a shop. When's that gonna be? Well, I don't really know yet, do I? I don't really know. We can definitely avoid damage here by, we go like 1. And my goal here is to just kind of free move over. I don't end up needing it. I was gonna try to free move over to hit a lineup on this side. Let's go like here. I'm gonna be near these 2 spawns, I feel. I haven't gotten to play the multiplayer at time of recording this, by the way. My plan is to play with Cranberry, Dust, Gabriot, and all the boys, but I'm not sure when we're gonna do that. I'm more of a single player guy myself, but I'm down to play a little multiplayer now and then. I'm not opposed. Cranberry and I have done some fun stuff. I think that tech that I just did, by the way, where you just like, you use your movement, the free movement to pick up the orbs and then move yourself into range, that's the sort of thing that you have to get used to doing. That seems really important. Oh, he ensnared me. I'd like to try this Cone of Cold. I wonder if it procs off of poison. I have 2 energy left. I'm feeling like... What I was thinking is I would kill this guy But he's not actually doing damage. Like, his damage is avoidable, so we should focus on killing an enemy that's damage is unavoidable. Just to lower our total damage taken. Something I'm noticing pretty quickly here is that these guys are attacking me in patterns, right? Like, he's alternating between the cleave and then the forced hit. Gonna probably be important to keep in mind going forward. The bomb drop from the difficulty modifier is not that big of a deal. I'm gonna pop over here. We're at 5 shurikens. The shurikens have felt pretty... I mean, well, that didn't look very good, did it? It's weird because it's a low cooldown, and yet I don't feel like I'm incentivized to spam it. Does that make sense? Like, it's a low cooldown, but right now this ability just does, like, no damage. Let's just make sure we're not in the queue. It does, like, the equivalent... I guess it's 3? It does the equivalent of 3 throws for 1 energy. It's not terrible. On your turn, gain 2 physical power until end of combat. I'm just gonna keep taking verdant seeds, I guess. Seem like strong early ones. Bonus damage to the Cone of Frost. Increased range. I feel like tech things like increased range are good, since bonus damage we can get from anywhere. Spike damage. On physical power. We do have physical damage primarily. So it's fine to have this weird hybrid setup. It's not like enemies have damage resistance or anything, so you are kind of incentivized to go all in. Sea Breach? Last time this gave us the cool money effect, remember that? Oh, okay, it's the same. Well, I can't get the small cash. Lowers all or medium. We're early in, so I feel like lowers all future rewards is gonna bite me, so we'll just take the medium amount. How much is a medium amount? 75? I kinda wish they would just tell me how much it was, but I guess medium amount is fine. I don't remember what glyph... Oh, Glyph Globule was one of these things, the reroll tokens. I'll take the Superior Vault. Personally, I don't feel a big need to reroll. This is something that is just because I'm new to the game, pretty much. I have no idea what's good and what's bad, so there's no reason for me to reroll. Blast them before I go. I'm gonna take damage to kill the pot, no doubt. He's having such a good time. You see this guy? He's just vibing, and I'm out here. Okay, important question. Do they all crit? They do. Okay, so if you saw there, I did 114, 57, 57. So they all crit, but not all of them get the marked effect. Which is how I expected it to work. It's just a little bit of a shame. They are beating the shit out of me here. Oh my. The shame poison doesn't go first for me here. I guess it's fine. I'm gonna probably focus on not dying here, but also I love money. Moments ago I said I don't love money. I'd like to inform you that I am reformed and I do actually love money. Oh, I didn't realize he was doing 1 damage to me whenever I hit him. That's kind of fucked up. Oh well. I love money. Oh, this guy has it too. Oh, it's this! I see him over there. That's my fault. I should have hit the barrier potion. It's okay, we can afford it. Does he run away? What I'm curious to see... No, he does run away. I didn't see if the poison proc before he ran away or not. Blazing barrier. Okay, we gotta kill... Inflicting blazing barrier, defeat the enemy to cleanse the effect. There it is. I have him. Do you think I'll get hit for this by blazing barrier? Yeah, I did. Okay, so it doesn't matter if he dies from the swing. He still gets me. We're learning things, which is important. I feel like the most important step 1 of playing a new roguelike is just testing things. It's kind of fun. I've been thinking a lot about learning and how you go about the learning process of video games like this. I've been focusing pretty heavily on getting better at learning. I'm gonna try to dodge around here. This. I'd like to hit the Cone of Cold, because now the flame barrier is gone. I recognize that it looks really bad here, but don't worry. I'm sure it's fine. A little frostbite. We can get a few of these guys off the board, and I have a shield. It also looks really bad because I'm in the bomb circle right now. Hold. One of my main criticisms of this game right now, though, is definitely that it doesn't actually tell you how much you're dying by. It just tells you that you're dying. Kind of important intel for you to let me know. Although I guess if you're just dying, it doesn't really matter because you're dead. No, because you just do whatever you can to survive, I suppose. You gotta die to this, right? No, he lived. At least we got double verdant seeds to heal up. This was an elite fight too, so I'm not too disappointed by the outcome. I took a bit of free damage because I didn't see that fire effect. We know it for the future though. On your first turn, gain 1 will and 5 magic power until end of turn. Gain 2 physical power for each binding on cooldown. We'll take +2 magic power and 1 will, 5 magic power turn 1. A strong start is good with me. +1 poison damage? Sure. Well, on use, reset cooldown once per turn. Inflict 2 stacks of bleed? Huh. I think reset cooldown dash is pretty sweet. Because now if we can find a way to lower its cost, we can just spam potion, or spam dashes rather. Did I get everything from here? I did. Just making sure. You know, something I didn't even think about for the last video I did. Does this game have controller support? I don't feel like it does, but I'd be kind of down to try controller support. Teleport a far distance away on turn start full cost discount. So on turn start you can blink for free. I gotta try poison binding, or poison vapor though, right? Surely we go poison vapor. Heal and spend, free binding augment with a capability to buy another. Huge fan of this. Yeah, because it's a rare one as well. More augments, very good. Poison vapor is a 4. On passing through allies or enemies, gain 1 shield. Oh yeah. So double dashing with shield, I'm in. Like 10 more stacks of poisons. This is 30 baseline. 100% more crit damage. I don't care about crit damage. 75 more damage on Cone of Frost is pretty sweet. Because higher base damage will correlate to bigger damage through magic power as well. Let me go Mighty Vapor here. 1 second, I gotta respond to a Discord message. I'm gonna pause, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Trying to get the team together for a multiplayer run, but it seems everyone's having a little bit of scheduling conflict. It's partially my fault. I did just fire up this run because nobody responded within a few minutes of my, hey guys, you want to run one? I just went, well, because I'm on a bit of a time crunch myself, you know. Lusk of the Blight Bag. I think this guy just spawns a bunch of bombs. Or bomb-type enemies, I should say. I think 15. If I just walk out, what can I do here? So the Blight Bags are all hitting 3s, and he's hitting a 5, and it's area-wide damage. So the goal here is definitely to kill the goons. Oh, I should have drank my fish. Oh well. So we definitely have to kill the goons here. I'm thinking it's definitely right for me to poison the big guy. Could like maybe Cone of Cold here. And then drop a little poison, kills 1. Is he always gonna hit me? That's the question. I think he might always be hitting me here. Let's mark dash over. We mark him by dashing this way. Pick up a little Shuriken. I have 2 attacks remaining. So I picked up 2 shield, and he's gonna hit 5, yeah, okay. So it feels like you have to pick up some form of mitigation because there's so much force damage here. Like, I always get hit. There's no choice. I can't outplay it. It's just part of the game. So it's micromanaging the damage you take, pretty much. We could do a little dash. Maybe I do a double dash? For a little more. Or I can set up like here for a 2, kill both of these. I think I'm gonna grab an orb. Can I reach this one? Not really. That's okay. I grab the orb here and then I get to micro walk a little further. What we'll do here is we'll just dash through to the far guy. Because right now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna play the crowd control, keep enemies down, set up shields with my dashes and things like that. And then we let the poison tick him down to the halfway point, and then once we phase change, I just blast all my shurikens through him and he dies. That's what I'm feeling. Do one hit. Second kill. Perform critical hits as Mosscloak in a single combat? Hey, nice. 1, 2, and then 3. This should phase him, no problem. So I'm gonna hop through, get a little shield, get a little mark, end my turn. Remember we get a big heal at the end of this too. Okay, he phase shifts. And since he phase shifted from poison, it's still my turn. Better than I expected, actually. How much will this do? Oh, nowhere near how much I was expecting. Okay. How much this only does 12. Am I weakened or something? I feel like this did way more at the start. Maybe I bet I Cone of Frosted first. How much does this do? 30? So it's 24 plus 30 plus 12. That doesn't sound like enough. I have to dash as well. Okay. I see. I think we cone the top half and then do a big poison here. 288 from my poison. I have to kill these two though, for sure. So we'll do a little free micro walking like this to get the kill. We got a free crit. 57. Kinda like just dashing through him for one shield. I got 2. Wonder why I got 2. That doesn't seem right to me. Oh well. And his little goobers, they do die on turn end. So if I leave him alive, it's not the end of the world. We'll dash through. I think I should have the kill soon. I guess not. I'm very much overestimating how much damage I'm about to do to these guys. Shuriken Storm is not doing as much as I would like it to. 165 from poison. Here's what I'll do then. I'll dash over to here, pick up the orb. I expected this to let me set up a multi-kill. Oh well, wait, I'm taking no damage now. I guess that's fine. Oh, I didn't realize Lusk was doing a big circle attack. I thought he was doing Aurora guaranteed. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Maybe. And with the goo, he's taking 374. So he's dead. I'm taking no damage. Alright, we end turn. That's lethal. I swear I just took damage even though it said I was taking none. That's okay. Throw goes to deal 38 damage to enemies, deal 77 damage to enemies at max range, or deal 55 to a single enemy. Your attack bounces with the nearby enemies. I like Ricochet to just spread poison. That seems really good. 25 to frostbite damage, your Shuriken deal 10 more damage, or plus 35 to Ricochet. Or I reroll for 75. I'm gonna reroll one time. All bindings deal 25% damage to enemies inflicted with poison. That seems good. Because we have poison from the ricocheting Shuriken as well. I like that. Yeah, a lot of this is going to be learning what the synergies are and things like that. Hopefully they have some cool setups.
Hello there, Needless.
Don't ever speak to me. I don't know what gives you the right. I'm gonna go HP. I don't want to spend a reroll, and I do feel like I have to heal up, even though I never admit my mistakes. Enemies heal 15% missing HP. On collecting an orb, take 2. Ew. First turn, drastically reduce movement, crit chance, and ability power. Movement and crit chance... I guess this is fine. Slow start doesn't seem that bad. The movement loss is tough, but we have our dash. And crit chances, whatever. Ability power, unless it goes negative, I think we should be fine. I guess we'll see here. Potion? What does this do? Reduce all cooldowns by 3. I eat the fish. No, I eat the fish. Eat fish. Just rolling. I need Superior Vault me. It says Superior, I gotta go for it. Another fish, by the way. +3 ability power lost at end of combat. He eats the fish. What you gotta know is you gotta know that he eats the fish. I like that they put a little outline on these things so it's easy to tell what I'm actually wanting to click on. Is this a hard combat, or is that just the icon? I swear Red Skull means that it's a harder combat. When hit, gain increased attack for the rest of combat. Beefy. These guys, the target dummies, are only hitting around themselves, so I can dodge that. Worth mentioning here as well that this bomb effect is permanent, so this is a stacking effect. And I knew this, by the way, I already knew that. But I forgot to tell you that the bomb and like every affix that we take here basically is going to be permanent. So like now we always have a bomb spawning in, for example. I'm just gonna let them know, I guess. I only take 2 for that. We put 10 poison to all of them. I'm waiting on the poison vapor play. He rooted me. Ah, this is the fucker that roots you. So right now, this guy's attack has stopped me from moving. I can break it by using a movement ability. Or I can break it by hitting him with the sicko mode. Hit him with the pow. He didn't actually die. Oh, he died. No, I guess you just hit him and then you're free. See you later, loser. I'm out of here. But not actually, because I have to fight. There's 40 poison, so it's 450. Okay, it does specifically say on being hit with a binding here. That's good intel. Oh, this is crit damage plus frostbite damage, right? That's why it does so much. I was like, damn, this is killing. Oh, it bounces back and forth? Wait a second. I didn't realize it went back and forth like that. Wait, this ability is sweet. You get down to 2 guys, you just tear them apart. Let me mark here. Oh, but then one enemy is... This guy's actually a nightmare. I can't hurt him. Well, I hurt him, but you know. Love the way their bodies go flying. Gaining shield, gain a stack of Shattered Will. On your first turn, gain 3 stacks of stealth. Plus 10 ability power on being hit with a direct attack. Dodge instead and lose 1 stack. On using a binding, lose 1 stack, max 5 stacks. This is really cool because I could just dodge an entire first round of attacks to get past slow start. That's sweet. Crit chance plus 6, 4 burn damage or 12 HP. I'm just gonna keep healing. I have so much HP from these verdant seedlings. I'm up 14 already. On hitting an enemy not inflicted with poison, inflict 6 stacks of poison, otherwise inflict 2 stacks. Dude, I love the build. It's looking sweet. Unfortunately, I'm poor, and I can't really afford anything, because it's $250 to buy a rare augment. Now, something that's worth mentioning is I could take the rare augment and then just come back. There's nothing stopping you from backtracking, but I'll go see Reach. A quill lights the darkness of the sea of ink and the scattered stories within it. The quill zips between the stories looking for its binder counterpart, but the zipping becomes a crawl. The little light shows signs of discouragement. Perhaps some reminder of their binder could help them to rediscover their drive. Gain 25 HP and Despair, increase incoming damage by 20%. Gain minus 150 to heal to full. I'm guessing this is give up 2 rerolls for 10 max HP, which is sweet. I don't know if my max HP actually went up off of that. No, I want Z. My max HP is 74 right now. Okay, so it did go up by 10 because these have given me 14 between these two. Didn't I have an item here? Where did this go? What was this? I don't remember. I'm gonna take every elite fight that I see, by the way. The definite, like, high roll exactly what I want pickup, I don't know if this exists, but it's some sort of effect that's like, when you hit an enemy with a shuriken they have a chance, or when you hit an enemy with throw, they have a chance to give a shuriken. That is what I'm looking for right now. Let's start by freezing these three. That pot is taunting me. You see him? I have to shoot, but I can't actually do anything. I'm just throwing up the poison. I don't mind. I just kind of let the crit go. I don't mind it because I'm just killing everything here. But I'm in the bomb right now. Where's the bomb? It's up by the pot. Okay, so this is the triple. Sweet. That is really satisfying. I had a little bit of a problem with the Magma Miner because I felt like his attacks didn't feel good. The ricocheting shuriken setup feels really good. I love shooting the ricocheting shurikens around. It feels great. Could maybe go for another shot here. I'm just gonna keep hitting. I'm only taking 5 here. I can get out of it too pretty easily. My assumption that I'm making is that the vault will take poison before it leaves. So that I'm not wasting all of this. It's not even that much, it's only 180. But that's okay. It does take the poison before it leaves. I didn't even get anything for it though. Damn. I'd even fucking did that. Did he stick his tongue out at me? How dare you? The rhinos look like they're very dodgeable. That is 16 damage though. Oh my. Holy. They're phased as well, which means the first attack each turn misses versus them, but then they take bonus damage after this. So first attack misses, but they do take the poison from the first attack, which is interesting. We can take them up to 48, which is 517. My brain said to me in that moment, I should check for a multi-kill here. That's the wrong game, brain. Where do you think we are? Turn. Something that's missing from the beta, and I'm very glad that they didn't put this in. A lot of enemies had things like, after you make X amount of attacks, they attack. Or a lot of enemies had movement on their attacks. Or like you hit them and then they turn towards you. All of that is gone. I have seen a little bit of complaint about the amount of forced damage they put in this game, but I feel like it's a good trade-off. You put in forced damage so that you don't have to do other obnoxious things, because otherwise this game was like way too easy before. From what I played, I've been calling it a beta, it was technically an open alpha. It was extremely, extremely hard to lose. Because at the end of the day, without forced damage, imagine these guys are just doing the attack where they're hitting you in a circle around them. Just walk away. You have so much movement, so you either have to severely limit movement or... I don't know. I mean, force damage is fine with me. It doesn't bother me too much. On being hit, gain a small amount of quillings 10 times per combat. Hitting enemies for the first time inflicts 3 stacks of burn. Being an enemy inflicted with burn, this vestige gains 1 burn damage. Well, I don't have anything for that. I'll take this hitting enemies for the first time to inflict 3 burn. That's cool. Crit damage, frostbite damage. I'm not really playing for frostbite here. My chair pinched me. What the heck, dude? I lost. I'm gonna reroll this. This is pretty useless, I feel. I don't have anything that means that I can't take ability, or... Yeah, there's no reason to skip ability power. On your turn, gain a shuriken. I'm not really playing for flurry, I'm just playing for big poison, so let's put up big poison. Now let's rock and roll. Deal 65 in a large area around you, inflict 5 stacks. 65 in a large cone, inflict 7 stacks. I like area around me, I think, more. You got this. I already have Mercurial Elixir. Alright. Your quill senses forgotten power. This is a stat increase, I think. The chop didn't feel that useful to me. Yeah, let's take the stat increase. +1 ability power. Sure. There's nothing wrong with more damage. I think. Rare Augment, Glyph Globe. I don't care about the Glyph Globe. Give me Heroic Vault. Heroic Vault is more relics, I think, and Glyph Globe is more rerolls, which I find the rerolls to be... When I know the game better, I'll know what I'm rerolling for. Right now, I don't really care about rerolls because I don't know what I'm looking for. What is my man holding? Brother, is that an umbrella? Was this supposed... I didn't bring a jacket. Is it supposed to rain? Fuck. They were right when they said a big area around you. Our AoE damage is crazy good. Look at this, they're all dead. I guess this one was out of range, but yeah, they're all dead. And I'm slower on turn 1, my damage is reduced. I'm a little sad I didn't get to do any cool, like, super dash setups. But, you know. My favorite part about this right now is that it keeps showing me these, like, oh, quest accomplished. I didn't even know I was doing a quest. Crit multiple times? Sure, dude. It feels like the unlock quest from Wild Frost, but I don't actually have anything to unlock. I have 2 characters to unlock, but otherwise, gameplay-wise, I basically have everything already. I can do this. I saw it. I'm not doing it. I don't care that much. I'm giving up. I don't know. But yeah, it's like the unlock quest in Wild Frost, but you start with all of the bindings and everything unlocked. So I think I'm gaining currency for the cosmetics, which is fine, but I already made the perfect specimen of Goku, so what else is there to make? Can I pick this up? Big Frost. The Big Frost and the triple ricochet strat has been working out pretty well. Can't quite get much of use in the poison. To survive, I need to end my turn up at the top of this arena, by the way, because there's 2 huge Venn diagrams of death here. So what I should actually do is I should come up here and then dash away, I think. Taking 11. My feeling is that if you're taking damage at any point, you may as well potion, because there's no full heal. So since I'm taking damage here, I may as well take the heal. What does this mean? Reduce incoming damage by 1, or 50%, wow. Well, I'll be going to kill the guy who's putting that up now, if you don't mind. Hello, brother. I have something for you. It's a gun. Oh, it shot you. My bad. Quest complete. Oh, that was my actual run quest for damage. Cool. Now I get a cool item. I can actually change where this ricochets. It looks like it ricochets to the closest target and just prioritizes seeking out new targets. Like that. So it goes like here, and then closest guy's here, and then here. Get out of the way of this. I guess I could just walk out of it. There's no reason to take damage here. Enemies for the first time each turn. Wait, is it first time each turn? I thought it was just first time, period. I thought it was like 3 stacks of burn on the enemies. The first. What is my man doing out there? Brother, you could just go sit out there. You could farm my ass. I got a crazy strat for you. Just stay. 5 damage resist on each turn. Reduce the cooldown of the first binding used by 2. Consuming an item in combat, this vestige gains 2 ability power. Allies are immune to rooted and ensnared. Wonder if this counteracts the act binding, or like the act curse, I guess. I'm taking 5 damage resist. Flat damage resist is sweet. Magic power +2, sure. Should maybe go for a heal, but there's gonna be an end of act heal as well. Plus 75 damage to Mighty Frost. This thing does 200. I'm gonna obliterate. I'm continuing to not go to the shop. I should probably go to the shop, but you know. It's a little late for that. Bonus burn damage. We're trying for a status effect build. I think what we're gonna find is that it's gonna struggle here, but we got all 3 elements. You know, frost, fire, poison. I was going for a joke there, but I couldn't come up with what I wanted to call poison first. I think the correct answer, workshop this one with me. I think 3 elements, frost, fire, and White Castle That was what came to my mind initially. I'm open to feedback on that one. What's this guy do? Janus the Malformed. He's got when hit, gain increased attack for the rest of combat. Oh, okay. So I could just like I could do very little on turn 1 if I wanted, but his attack is dodgeable, so I'm down to just beat him up. Orb. I'm just gonna step out. We got 62 poison on him there. Looked pretty solid. Oh, my Blizzard came off cooldown already. Why? Oh, reduce the cooldown of the first binding you use by 2. Oh, so I should actually not use my dash. I should just come in here and big freeze. Guaranteed crit. Pretty nice. I bet I could dash through and set. Yeah, what I should do there is I should end with a dash. Yeah, I get it. You end with a dash there, and then you have a guaranteed bonus on this one, where it's the bonus damage hit. That would have been good. Now, he does cleanse poison when you phase shift him. I think it should still ricochet to kill this guy, though. Can I step out of the bomb? Can I mark him during this, actually? I can mark him, so we can do a little setup. Then next turn we Blizzard with the Power Orb cooldown reduction, right? And we get big hit, because Blizzard's my biggest hit. 200 damage, big cooldown. And we can hit him with poison as well. And then with the 3 elements. You know, the other one I was going to go for there, I had 2 options. The other one, not White Castle, but I thought about going for Chili's there. You know, the three elements of the game. Frost, fire, Chili's. I haven't been to a Chili's in a while, though. Actually, you know, I have to admit something to you, and I can't believe I'm going to come out and say it finally. I've never been to a Chili's. Despite how often... I guess I don't talk about Chili's that often, but despite talking about Chili's occasionally, I've never been. There, I said it. It's a weight off my shoulders. I'm sorry I had hid this from you for so long. I understand if you don't want to speak with me again. But I had to come clean. I'm gonna come over here. Dodge his attack. I'd like to kill him soon because he's up to 13 attack. It's kind of scary because it's force damage. I'm getting hit here. I have no choice. But what we can do is we can try to set up a kill. Dash in, big slam, obliterate. When you kill the boss, the micro enemies die as well. Putrefy. Deal 48 damage in a distant area. Deal 16 damage in a large area. Inflict 30 stacks of poison and toxic. So when they die, they pass on their poison. I don't have enough poison to feel like Toxify is the play. But also, distant area, I like the area around me a lot. Okay, I'll go Toxify. Because it's increasing the size as well, I believe. Deals 25% damage to enemies inflicted with Frostbite. Cool. Yeah, sweet. Set up the poison, set up the Frostbite, and blow them away. I like it. Heal. I am not full HP still. These seedlings are nuts. This one, I didn't really get a whole lot of artifacts. I guess it just didn't really line up for me. I got a lot of binding increases and a lot of stat increases. Not a lot of artifacts in this one, though. Are they called artifacts? Because I always call things like this artifacts or relics. Is that Slay the Spire? Because I think that's Slay the Spire. Slay the Spire and its consequences. I think I can get to... What does he gain? Increase the attack. Okay. I think right here is hitting all of them. Yeah. Now they take 855 from that. 51, so 153 from burn. And 70 every time I hit them. Oh, I get it. You set up Frostbite and then you unload your Flurry for big multi-hits. I didn't actually think about that. Am I out of it here? I'm in 4 damage? That's not too bad. They're too far away from my Ricochet. You can't bank Will between turns as far as I know. I'm just going to take the +1 turn. Or the +1 HP, rather. But yeah, as far as I've been able to tell, you don't bank Will between turns. 770, 840? Not bad. Maybe I should be going for the poison cooldown reduction immediately, though. Making my way over to this orb. Kill one of the force damage hits. Because then you orb me. I can micro walk over to here, orb me again. Micro walk right to here. And we do the big freeze. Hey, what killed the dinosaurs? Pop quiz. I don't know what this is called. The blizzard. Anyone know what killed the dinosaurs? I've been asking everyone. Any ideas? Does he gain? He does gain marked or inky might for me. I'm marking him. That counts. What the fuck? You hear the noise that dude's making over there? How much am I taking here? Just a casual little 56. Well, you're worried about 56? Were you scared? Were you a little baby? I'm scared too. It does kind of look like it's ricocheting just between these two guys. Can I think I might be able to lower my damage. How much does this do? 6? I dash over to here. I bet I kill this guy. Nice, and I think it passes on his poison. Does it do it? It looks like it does it evenly between them. They all gain 2 there. Many of them die to poison here. It would be nice if I could... You see how when I hover over them, I get all of that information? I want this to be a toggle. Is that an option? Let me check. Play... Key bindings... No. I remember talking about this in the beta a little bit too, or the alpha. I can maybe work around it. There was a workaround for this in... Oh, what's it called? In fucking... They Are Billions, which I played. On stream, I never put that on YouTube, I don't believe. But I played a lot of that game. There was a cool little workaround, and by cool I mean stupid workaround. But it worked. I'll try it for this game as well. What you would do if you're curious. So in They Are Billions, if you haven't played it, it's like a top-down RTS where you are surviving against zombie hordes. And so the problem was that zombies are very small and hard to see. I'm taking 15 here, by the way. Kind of gross. The zombies are small and they're very hard to see. Oh, that orb went away. 3168. And the problem is the zombies are small, but one zombie sneaking into your town kills you because it causes a chain reaction where it infects people and it chains through and kills your whole town. But you couldn't toggle smite, deal 80 magic. I don't know what smiting enemies is. Using a binding, deal 65 physical. On hitting, inflict 1 stack of shock. I'm down with that because it's going to work pretty well with ricochet. Let me finish this and I'll finish my story. 35 damage. Let's do piercing throw. So the problem was the zombies, there was a toggle you could do where you would hold down Alt and it would show the health bar over the zombies as a red marker. Much easier to see than just the little zombie walking around, right? It requires a lot less work. But there was no way to toggle it. It was just like you had to hold it down. The trick that you could do, actually I'll try it here, we'll see if it works. On your turn, smite all enemies. Oh. Too bad I didn't take when you smite again. 2 stacks of stealth. Dodge instead and lose 1 stack. Yeah. Hitting an enemy inflicted with frostbite, inflict 2 stacks of burn. This looks good for my frost and fire build. Gain a will. I like the +1 will turn 1. 14 and 16. This is 30 HP. I'm not giving that up. I kind of want to drop Tantalop's Tuft. I think I will. And so, the end of this story, sorry, I made decisions while telling my story. The end of the story is that in that game, you can change the binding to display full info to numpad. I use numpad 0. And then you hold the button down, and then you hold down numpad 0. You then turn off numlock and then release the button, and it never registers the button being released. That's how you beat it in They Are Billions. I'll see if it works in this game. If it does, that's sick. Hello, bird. Don't say it to me. I didn't ask. Okay, so we hold down numpad 0, we hit numlock. Ah, it doesn't work. Wait, it doesn't care? It still registers me holding down numpad 0 even though numlock is off. Interesting. Too bad. Alright, well, it was worth a shot anyway. What does this do? Inflicts Cinderpox on players, dealing damage at the end of turn. Defeat Tangled Reinforcements to create cleansing shrooms, which cleanse the pox. Okay. Kill enemies. Got it. I think I can handle that one, boss. Big freeze to start us off. And the shock as well is pretty nice. I think we gotta put the poison out. I wonder, can I hit all 3? Doesn't look like it. We can go for 2. Does it tell me how much the poison it's doing is causing me? Doesn't look like it. These 2 are hitting me with guaranteed damage. Well, I'm gonna move. We're gonna just kind of trend downwards a little bit here. Maybe I just full walk. 9 damage here. Looks fine. I'll take it. +1 Cinderbox. Does 50% increased damage and takes 25% increased damage per stack. Maybe I can race the boss here, I wonder? I guess I'll make the cure, because it's not a lot of damage to save this guy. Or to kill this guy, I should say. I can barely see his attack here. You see it? It's huge. Maybe I phase him here? Him being the big boss. Maybe I can phase change it? I'm trying to reach out of here and get the orb, but I don't think it's in the cards. How much am I taking if I walk out? 8? I think 8 is acceptable. So what I'll do is I guess I could dash over to here, maybe? Oh, I didn't quite reach the orb, and I thought I was going to get through the boss. Both were wrong. Alright, that's okay. Do you think 100% increased damage counts for poison? Not sure. I have to go... Requires 1 will to use, cleanse all stacks of Cinderpox, disappears at end of turn. Okay. Oh, and that shit was doing 9 to me? Yeah, alright. We want to phase him first before I start soaking these up. Wish I had a timer for how long the orbs had to live. I'm just taking 7 naturally? Wow. Did I not click it? Okay, now I'm taking 4. And that's from the bomb, which I should probably walk out. Gotcha. There we go. New goons, new Cinderpox. You know the deal. This bitch is flying? Is there a guy? No, it's just me and this goon. Okay. No problem. I'm feeling confident. These final bosses seem really hard, though. Oh, is he? He's immune up there. Oh. Whoops. Oh well. I think we just go... Step out. Yeah, the Cinderpox doesn't look too bad. I'll Mercurial Elixir eventually. I just haven't had a good reason yet to reduce my cooldowns. Dashing through. Oh, it lied to me. This happened to me occasionally. Game lied. Told me I was making it through. I didn't make it through. Let me through. Bad bitch. I apologize. No! I take back my apology. You are very fat. You get what you deserve. I'm toxifying you. Oh, there we go. Wasn't showing it to me there. Does the game? I think the game might think I'm still underneath the bird. Or maybe I just didn't move. I don't know. I'm gonna hit him with the frost first. Okay. Here comes our next idiot. Right, so he actually is flying right now. I can't hurt him. Important thing to note. I do still feel like I should poison these two so that I can kill them relatively quickly. I'm walking up to the orbs here. This Cinderpox. Oh, take 1 damage per stack. Okay, so I gotta kill the Moss Man. I'm gonna grab these 2 orbs and dash through. It does not do much damage, huh? I did put 4 stacks of shock on him. But yeah, I'm taking hit after hit. This boss is crazy hard. That Cinderpox stacks up so fast. I'm not feeling good here, boys. I think we can sneak out of it. I just have to kill this thing. Well, I put myself into a bit of a catch-22 here, though. Because I have to stay in range. I guess I can dash out? Nice. Alright, we actually take 0. Sweet. And he takes Cinderpox so fast. And he keeps flying away on the turns where I want to drop the poison. This fight's fucked up. I guess on the bright side, a lot of his damage is avoidable, but these guys are dropping damage that is unavoidable. Because my build is poison, I don't really kill fast. They have to hit me for a round before my poison can ever even work. I think I am gonna die. Let's see. I gotta go for a big poison hit here. We gotta put damage on him while we have the time, I suppose. I'm thinking maybe I try to dash like this to get 2 shield. I think I'm either gonna die or I'm gonna be really happy with this. Yeah, it just gives me a little more shield, which is a little more time. And then this guy here, the remaining Moss Man, he dies to the poison. And he'll drop me a little mushroom to eat. So that we can try to dig out of this. I'm at 16 stacks right now of just poison hell. But I don't really know what to do to this boss. He seems kind of bullshit right now. Because he just spends so much time flying away from me. I can't blow him away quickly. I think I'm done for. This build also feels really bad against enemies with high health. Because all I normally do is kill them fast. I cannot kill him fast because he just keeps flying away and cleansing my poison. Yeah, sadly I'm dead to the guaranteed damage. It was a good attempt though. Goodbye. That boss seems fucked up. That definitely seems like probably the hardest of the bosses in the game. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe my build just sucked, but 4,000 HP. I think really the takeaway though is that because poison goes post-combat, it's just worse than upfront damage. It wasn't like I was stacking up big poison. The real problem is that because poison and status effects are cleansed by the bosses when they phase, the way that I'm gonna win that is by stacking like a big 5k hit of poison, and it's just gonna get cleansed immediately and not kill. And the time it takes to stack that up is too long. That's a shame. I'll try them again at some point, I'm sure. Maybe I just didn't get the right binding setup. Maybe I didn't get the right setup for it. But it really felt like this build sucked. It was really good at killing enemies up until then, but because enemies do their damage guaranteed, you can't just put poison and run out. It's hard to play defensively. Oh well. Thanks for watching. I feel like we learned plenty here. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.